Hey, 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 everybody. I washed my hair for you. I hope everybody is doing good. Have I told you lately that I love you? I do. It's been a busy time. We've got an auction coming up in the Facebook group, Art Healing Hearts Auctions, where I've partnered with Heather Mater. And I wanted to just share some things that I'm putting into the auction. And my auction day is March 17th, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The auction actually lasts for 4 days. There's 12 artists, including me and Heather, so that means 10 other artists of all types of mediums, jewelry, oil painting, pastels. It's just going to be beautiful. You won't believe it. And I would love for y'all to come over and support us in that group, even if you don't plan on purchasing a thing. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. Just come over and join us. Be a part of the group. Be there for moral support. Be there to spur on these other artists that have put their heart and soul into the pieces that they submitted for this auction. And for this auction group, anybody can be a part of it. It's a public group, but only hand-picked artists can be a part of the actual auction that happens every few months. We had our first one in December, and this is our second one, and we'll do one every few months. We might even have a solo show. And we are looking for the best of whatever medium that it is that you create in. And a lot of people ask, can I put in acrylic pours? And the general answer is no. Because, as you know, 4 years ago, I started my YouTube channel as an acrylic pouring artist, even though I've been an artist for 25 years and I do more traditional art like this. I was a decorative artist for 18 years, so I painted in people's homes. I painted furniture, floor cloths, walls, faux finishes, you name it. If it didn't move, I painted on it. So I've painted for years, but I started the pouring channel 4 years ago, and at the time, there was not a lot of people out there that had YouTube channels and that were doing acrylic pours. And so now, of course, on Facebook, there's probably, 20, 30 acrylic pouring groups with hundreds of thousands of people in it. And there are hundreds of thousands of people that are doing acrylic pours. And so in the acrylic pouring world, in order to really stand out, you have to do something that's totally exceptional, that is not like everybody else's. And I took the Shelley Bloom course, and I've tried the Shelley Blooms, and I love them, and I think they're a beautiful thing, but everybody and their brother's doing it. And as far as ring pours and pearl pours and swipes and all that, everybody's doing it. So that's why we decided we're not accepting acrylic pours in general. Now, if we feel like you're an exceptional acrylic pouring artist, then yes, we may accept you as an artist in the auction. Or we might have an acrylic pouring show and have about 10 artists or so that we think are just really top notch. And the other criteria is that you have to be selling your artwork, because we're putting you into a group of potential clients from all over the country. And we want the acrylic pouring world represented in the best possible way. And so we're not being nitpicky, and we're not trying to be mean. It's just, acrylic pouring is so popular that, you've really got to stand out and be a bright, shining star in the acrylic pouring world. And there's a handful of people that I think that are really, really special like that. Find a way to stand out and be different. Or embellished acrylic pours are, some of my favorites, because then you take the acrylic pour and you take it to the next level, and you embellish it with something, and you make it really truly an art statement. So that's kind of the deal on that. But you can go to our website, arthealingheartsauctions.com, and there is a place there that says partner with us, and you can apply there and submit photos and your social media accounts and things like that. You need to be on Facebook because that's where the auction is. And if you're not on Facebook, we are sorry. Right now we're starting on Facebook so we can grow an audience, and then maybe eventually we will move our auction over to the website and off of Facebook altogether, because everybody kind of hates Facebook. You know, even I hate Facebook because I have almost 5,000 friends on Facebook. Most of the people I don't know, but I do know several thousand of those people through my lifetime, school, work, through the years, children, you know, everything that bonds you with your friends. And I feel like the people that I know and my own family members don't even see my post on Facebook. So Facebook is pretty difficult to navigate through, but right now it's the platform we are using because right now it's the only resource we have at this point. But we will be trying to move it off of Facebook at some point in time down the road when we can figure it out. So just be patient with us, but come join us, support artists that are really trying to make a difference. We're all about sharing love, light, hope, joy through our art. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly show you what I've submitted for this show, and I've got several other pieces I'm working on, but this is what I'm going to be submitting right now that you will be seeing. I'll do this one first because it's not resin. This is an alcohol ink. It's blue cone flowers, kind of an abstract and very bold and colorful, 9x12 on Yupo paper. And that will be for auction. Again, my auction day is March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Doesn't have anything to do with St. Patrick's Day. That's just when we landed on a time frame that worked to do our auction. Okay, I've got a couple of resin bowls. And I'm just going to quickly show you these. There's a video for everything, you know, that I do. So this is a really beautiful kind of aqua blue, green, and gold with gold leafing in the edges and in the center. Beautiful 13-inch resin bowl. Functional and decorative. And when I say functional, that means you could put fruit in it, chips, candies, cookies, floating candles, floating flowers. So you can, you know, use it for whatever you want to use it for. This little beauty is a rose gold. It's got the three-dimensional looking kind of floral thing and little rose gold chips around the edge. Same size, about a 13-inch bowl. This will be auctioned. Then I have my two bowls that I love that I'm just, you know, trying new things. This is what I call a Peacock Bowl. And it's got these little peacock colored chips, abalone shells, whatever they are, but they're colored. And then on the bottom, I've even got them around the base, and it's on a gold pedestal. It's about 10 inches or so high, and this is about 13 inches across. This could be used to put fruit, cakes, cupcakes, whatever you want to put on top of it. Okay. Then this is another one called Royalty. The same deal. It's on a pedestal, pretty bright gold, and really just a happy color. It's magenta and purple, and so it kind of looks reddish, but it's really magenta, and it's the gold showing through the magenta that makes it look red in places. Gold leafing, just a very free form and funky bowl on a pedestal. So this one is a 13 by 8, 9-inch tray, fully functional, or decorative. And this can be used to serve things on. Hand painted. You can see that. I know my dining room light that I'm in my dining room, it's shining. It's a little bit transparent, and there's some shimmer around the edges here that you can see in the blue. It's like an aqua kind of shimmer, and I use that same shimmer in the flower colors. And heat resistant. You could also use it for a vanity tray. Put your perfume bottles and makeup on, or whatever you want to do. Here is a Lily Pulitzer inspired, funky, fun tray, same size, 13 by 9. Crystal knobs with gold accents, a gold edge, a little bit of gold on the floral part, hand painted, decorative and functional. I just did this one, and this is another fun and funky one, kind of reddish corally colored flowers. This has got silver accents. I didn't put any silver on the edge. I can if you want me to. And another tray, and this one has 2 coasters with it that match. And the final piece I'm going to show you today is this one here. This is another 13-inch by 8-inch, gold handles, gold edges, embellished inside. So this was actually a fun tutorial I did on Creative Fabrica. I'll put a link below the video if you want to check out the tutorial on how to make it. I'm one of the instructors on that website, and the classes are like $1 or so. I mean, they're like really cheap. You can get a monthly subscription for hardly anything. And Heather has classes on there. So this is actually on Creative Fabrica as far as a tutorial goes, but this is, and then this color is, kind of a soft butter tan color, and it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. I don't think you can see it in the video, but anyway. So they're kind of soft, muted red flowers with kind of taupey gray leaves and highlights of gold. So that's the other tray. And I will have a few more pieces in the show that will be either alcohol inks or acrylic painting, and mostly probably florals. I love to paint flowers. Might be a bird or two, you never know. So come join us, come give us some support and love, and I love you all, and we'll see you hopefully over at the auction. Make sure to comment. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Please share my channel with your friends. I would love for you to share my channel. I would love to get to 80,000 subscribers. That's kind of been my goal for a while. I'm slowly getting there, and when I get to 80,000, I'm going to give away some free stuff, like a free painting and maybe some free resin and who knows what else. So let's get to 80,000 together. I love you all. Take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Check out the links below the video about everything I've talked about. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.